Now we are going to see the next reaction for the acids and bases. Next question is that what do all acids and bases have in common? And what is common? Suppose if we have seen some examples of the acid, we can see that, for example, HCl, when it is added into the water formulates H2O, it gets converted into H plus and OH minus ions. It means that when acids are added into the water, then there is separation of the ion takes place. Which are those ions? If we have taken acid, then in acid H plus ion is in common, and this H plus ion gets separated in the water solution. Here we have taken HCl, so in water solution it separates H plus ion and Cl minus ion. But generally when acids are added into the water, these H plus ions have tendency to get added into the water, and this ion is converted into H3O plus, and name of this ion is hydronium ion. It is hydrated form of H plus ion, so called as hydronium ion. Means any acid when added into the water, it gets converted into H plus ion and its corresponding another ion. There is formation of one positive ion and one negative ion. It means that there is separation of ions takes place. Positive ion is called as cation and negative ion is called as anion. Suppose we have taken the second example, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Sulfuric acid, when added dropwise into the water, it also changes into, there are H2 means 2 hydrogen ions, 2 H plus of SO4 double minus. H plus means this is hydronium ion, it is in aqueous form, it is in aqueous form. This hydronium ion and sulfate ion, or this SO4 double minus, this can be written as SO4 2 minus also. This H plus ion again here get added into this aqueous solution, that is water molecule. It also changes into hydronium ion H3O plus. Thus all the acid has H plus ion, and this H plus ion when get added into the water, it changes into H3O plus, that is hydronium ion. Thus there is separation of ions takes place in the acidic, means acids in water solution as well as bases when added into the water solution. One more thing we have to take care when you are diluting the acids in the water, that is formation of the water solution of the acids or bases. When acid is added dropwise into the water, this from the outside if we touch to that beaker, it becomes what? Why? This addition of acid dropwise, we have to stir it solution. During stirring, it get added into the water and it get diluted, but it is exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction means the chemical reaction during which there is evolution of the heat takes place. That is called as exothermic reaction. So, formation of aqueous solution of the acid or dilution of the acid is exothermic reaction. And one care that we have to take during dilution of the acid is that we should add acid dropwise into the water with continuously stirring. If we are doing opposite of that, means when we are adding water into the acid, then it may get splash out. Why? Because it is exothermic reaction and acidic, acids have more ability to get attracted towards the water, and so there may be bumping of the solution or splashing out of the solution takes place, and if it comes in contact with our skin, then it may burn our skin. Therefore, we should take care that when we are diluting the acid, at that time in the water we have to add acid dropwise with continuous stirring and not the means water into the acid. Same thing for the bases also. When bases are added into the water, there is also separation of the ions takes place. Means two ions, positive ions and negative ions, get separated into its aqueous solution. Aqueous means what? Solution of any substance into the water is called as aqueous solution. Suppose the base sodium hydroxide, formula is NaOH. Sodium hydroxide is diluted with the water, then there is separation of positive ion and negative ion takes place. Here, in case of sodium hydroxide, Na plus ion, sodium ion, and OH minus means hydroxyl ion gets separated. Hydroxyl ion. Another example of base is potassium hydroxide. When it is diluted with the water, there is also separation of K plus positive ion and OH minus, that is negative ion. If we take example of lime water, that is calcium hydroxide, when it is diluted with the water, that is when we are forming their aqueous solution, then we get Ca2 plus, that is dipositive ion, and there are presence of 2 OH minus ions. Because we have written formula as CaOH twice, it gives 2 hydroxyl ions. In this way, acid and bases, what is common in the acid and bases is that there is separation of the ion takes place in the aqueous solution, and therefore we can see that if in the beaker we have taken the diluted acidic solution or basic solution, if it is connected with the two terminals of the battery, positive end and negative end of the battery, and if these two ends are connected with the bulb, then bulb glows. It means that due to separation of the ions, positive and negative ions, when we are connecting the bulb in between that, then it glows. Means what is common in the acid and bases have? They have the common thing that when aqueous solution of the acid and base is formed, there is separation of positive ion and negative ion takes place, due to which it shows electrical conductivity. Now, one more thing we will see about acids and bases. Means what actually happens when it is added into the water. Now we have already seen that what happens to the acids and bases when added to the water. When added to water. So, what is effect of water on acid and base? We have seen acid, it contains H plus ion, and bases generally contain OH minus ion, hydroxyl ion. When it is added into the water, it forms hydrated form of the H plus ion, that is H3O plus, called as hydronium ion, and this is called as hydroxyl ion. Means what happened to the acids and bases when added to the water? It means that when acid and bases are added dropwise to the water, then there is separation of the ion takes place. Separation of the ions, separation of ion is called as ionization reaction. Ionization reaction, or it is also called as dissociation. Dissociation reaction. Dissociate means get separated. This in one common compound is that it may be acid or base. When it is added into the water, means when aqueous solution is formed, there is separation of ion takes place. These ions are, one is positive ion called as cation, and another type is negative ion. Negative ion, that is called as anion. And the separation of the cation and anion is called as ionization reaction or dissociation reaction. Due to this ionization or dissociation of the acid and bases in their aqueous solution, they show electrical conductivity. That experiment we can see in the laboratory. Some more examples of acids are HNO3, that is nitric acid. Nitric acid. Nitric acid on dilution with the water, it releases H plus ions and NO3 minus ion. H plus ions, that is positive ion, and NO3 minus is nitrate ion. Here H plus cannot exist separately or individually. It gets hydrated with the water molecule to form H3O plus, that is hydronium ion. Another, therefore, from the all examples of the acid HCl, it may be H2SO4 or nitric acid HNO3. We can write the general formula for acid, that is HA. H means in all the acids there is presence of H, hydrogen, and A means acid. So general formula for the acid will be HA. When it is diluted with the water, it changes into hydronium ion and A minus, that is anion. If there is HCl, then anion will be Cl minus. If there is H2SO4, anion will be sulfate ion, SO4 double minus. If there is HNO3, there is NO3 minus. Thus anions are changing, but common thing is H3O plus ion, that is separation of hydronium ion and anion takes place during dilution of acid. Now for the base. Base has common hydroxyl ions. When they are added into the water or diluted with the water or in aqueous solution, they give positive ion and negative ion. Suppose in case of NaOH, Na plus OH minus ion, that is hydroxyl ion. So general formula for the base, general formula for the base is that BOH, because OH is common, and B, that is cation. When it is added into the water, it gets converted into B plus, that is cation, and hydroxyl ions are common in all bases. Hydroxyl ion. The bases which get easily dissolved in the water are called as alkali. Alkalis means base which get dissolved in the water is called as alkali. Now when these acid and base are added into each other, then that reaction is called as neutralization reaction. And here we will write its general reaction. Acid, it is denoted with Ha, and base, it is denoted with BOH. Now by their ionization reaction, we can see this reaction in the form of its general structure as acid H8 plus base BOH. It gives salt and water. Here I have written general neutralization reaction. Now H8 after ionization it gives in its aqueous solution it gives H plus ions plus A minus. Here BOH it gives B plus and OH minus. So this OH minus from the base and H plus from acid, it get converted into water, that is salt is formed. And here A minus and B plus, that is Ba, is the salt. It is general formula for the salt. In this way, neutralization is nothing but when acid and base react with each other, they give salt and water. How we have written the reaction? A minus plus H plus OH minus plus B plus. So these both combine H plus OH minus and it gives H2O, that is water. And this B plus and A minus is in the form of the salt. Generally when we are writing the formula for the compound, at that time positive part of this compound, positive ion of this compound is written first and negative ion is afterward. Therefore, after combination of positive and negative ion, we get the compound and it is written in the form of B plus A minus, that is BA. This is the general formula for the salt. In this way, we can see the neutralization reaction in the salt and acid and bases. So what is common in the acids and bases is that both of them, when dissolved in the water or after dilution, they separate their ions, that is positive ion and negative ion. Because acid and bases get ionized in its aqueous solution and they conduct electricity in water solution.